sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys.
Mike, no, stop hitting me, Mike. Daddy's gonna bite me again. If you don't move, Mike, move.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
But as you can't be talking about, you're the main one who lost your water bottle. And you left your jack to her. And you left your jack to her by asking things. That's crazy. Daddy tell AJ that get off of me. Football.
Right to the air is Prescott.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't get to pick that off. Hey, y'all lost theirs.
They have these high the boy who dropped his own phone. But
separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the
No.
The 40-yard line. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Prescott.
Oh, fuck.
Taken in downfield, big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere.
Y'all take them school clothes off.
Close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Travis Etienne, touchdown Saints. Big play out of the running game.
Larry Bird helps Kurt land this up. You knew this was going to happen. We got him. This will send the series heading back to Boston. Time.
First. That's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what you're talking.
That was a desperation move. That's the sign of a dying team, just as long as we keep right? Let's bring it in. 1, 2, 3. 15,000 souls in this building and no air conditioning. More air. Did you turn your water back on? Just the hot. Attaboy. Got a chance without you.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll take it at the 12. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Next minute, should be someplace else. What the heck? I love it. You want to be here, Mom?
I feel the same way you do.
What you say? No.
If I say no, you'll hear me. I need to know that you're going to hold up your end of the bargain. You go waving this contract in everybody's face. That causes a problem that I don't want to deal with.
Keep it secret.
We could tell the press it's just an extension of your current situation. It's a multi-year, multi-million-dollar contract, period. The league keeps the details sealed. Well, I was thinking 25 years.
Ain't nobody play that long.
For $25 million, Urban, this is not about you finishing out your playing years in purple and gold. This is a lifetime commitment. I told you you were my family.
And he fits it in on the
Wonder how it's
and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown
New York.
on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets the first down with that catch.
Last night he was more aggressive than the Thunder.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go deep.
Enjoy and appreciate working with you. Days like today where we are going to get the afterglow of him 3 months ago saying he's the best player in the world, serious journalist crew, and whatever absolutely ludicrous performance he has cooked up, it really is the best of all. I can't wait.
You called this before anyway.
I don't know. I mean,
But if he's Akeem Olajuwon,
it's at this point, it's from now on, am I wrong? If he becomes Akeem Olajuwon, you're like, wow. Now it's like, yeah, obviously.
From the shotgun, it's very good there.
starting OKC, the best game in one result, 41 points, 24 rebounds, plays almost 50 minutes, all after watching SGA receive the MVP trophy before the tip. Wendy was asked about the ceremony, inspiring him. Your reaction to Wendy's epic performance?
Well, first of all, I'll say that was the perfect answer to that reporter's question about, you just take it personal. Yeah, everything you said. Like, that said it all. But I've only got 2 words to start off with. That is the box in French. For those of you who don't speak French like I do,
gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
First of all, some espresso.
They didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback.
Hobbs told me it was French. Expert. And you guys,
The
it's
drive
better
begins
to
at
be
the 20.
at the
Here's 1st
party
and 10.
Yeah.
than late to the party,
Right away, they'll set
party,
up
Yes.
to throw.
rather than
Forced to his
not
right.
at all.
He's going to
You
tuck it
guys
and
are
go.
late to the party.
And they're going to mark him down
You
past the 35.
But you're coming to the
Can't
party.
beat a running
I bought
quarterback.
you
Gain
for
of
rings
16
for
and a
each of
first
you to
down.
put on Because
and
now
this is
you
something
have
the
joined
defense
the
knew
party.
they had to contain coming in today. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. Here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
A little French.
French on first down.
Because Wendy did go up in
They're going to work this down
OKC's
inside the
kick
45.
up his feet
That's the
and
first
order
grab of the
some
game for
French
the man,
pastry.
leading
All right,
the
so
entire
here's
league
my
in receptions coming into the weekend. He
In my
gets his
50
team a first down.
years, in
Set
my
to go
50
now
years
on
of
first
watching the
and 10.
NBA closely,
Now
and
he'll set up to throw.
30 years of
Now
coverage,
he'll run.
I have
And he's
seen
going to be out of bounds
in my
for a
mind
gain of about 5.
announcement games.
Ball on the 39.
By
Here's second
announcement, I
and
mean
5.
that is when an individual superstar announced to the world,
They'll motion their tight
and I'm
end
taking.
I
Johnson.
got one.
I'm about to take the league over. All right, doesn't mean they won a championship right away, but I'm about to take the league over.
Forced out wide. And the rookie gives himself up
Basketball
there at
public
the
at
end. It's a sign
large
of a guy
acknowledge.
who's learned it quick. Picking up the first
I
down.
want to.
It's his
I'm just going to write
This is
down
what
what
you
I
like to see
we
if
have
you're the
one
head
on
coach.
this.
Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first
Magic
down, but then
Johnson's
get
rookie
himself
year,
on
Game
the ground.
6,
He avoids the
Kareem
big
out
hit
jump
and
center,
picks up the first
42
down.
points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals.
Announcement.
And he was made the MVP. The first,
This takes him into the red
Magic
zone. He's
was
brought
second to
down
Bird in rookie
inside
year
the
in the
20-yard
route.
line.
Bird routed him. So Magic didn't take
17-yard
the
line
lead
now
by scoring
for
right away.
first
Like, he
and
played
10.
well, but Bird was the better rookie. And then Magic took over from there. Second, Michael Jordan, 63 points. When Larry Bird against Boston, Larry Bird called him God disguised as Michael Jordan. That when they lost that game, but he still was like, he's here. Third, LeBron, the 48-point special against Detroit, 25 straight points, 29 in the Cavs last 30. I was in the building for that phenomenal game. That was when it was like, oh, he's the best player in the league now. And then last night, I mean, that
Good company.
I said months ago he's the best player in the world. And
I for sure thought that nigga about to pick me off.
like, okay, let's see. He's the best player in the world, period. You saw him against the MVP, and it was like they were in different stratospheres. All right, no miss to Shea, because a lot of players would look that way. But he's the best player in the world. And he was awesome last night. What I like is that 22 of his 25 field goals were in the paint. Yeah. 22 of his 25. Now, most of it, he had 9 offensive rebounds. A lot of them were put back, and a lot of them were lobs. It's still, through the first 3.5 quarters or so, when they had control, they were ahead roughly 7 points, around, 5 to 10 points at that point. I was still saying, post him a little more. They still play around a little bit. They don't play around on purpose like they're playing with their food. But he has such an advantage that you still want, just flash him to the opposite post and throw it to him. I think OKC forced them.
Come on, bro. I've been getting that. I'm going to have to start kicking that bitch to the middle. Because at this point, niggas been going too far, bro.
But he obviously hits one of his 2 threes. It's a historic, iconic three. But and finally, Nick, I'll say this. He showed he's not just great because he's 7'5". Correct. Right? The defense obviously is a huge part of it, is his size. But his athleticism, we had big 7'4" guys, Marquinhos, Bold, even taller than that. But they weren't as athletic. The fact that he can cover so much ground is what keeps teams out of the paint.
Graceful.
Yes, but he's got all the skills you would need. He
Get
might
his
be a
ass.
player for the 6'5". Because he has such great skills. So it was an announcement game, and I think now the whole world realizes, okay.
And to your point about
Who?
that.
Who? Yeah. Who? Who the fuck you was trying to go to?
He had 29 points. And if that iconic shot, if he misses it,
He finishes with 29 points, a bunch of rebounds, in a game they kind of let slip
Oh,
away.
come on. Good fuck up. Because I don't understand where the curls go in this formation. I just fucking don't, bro.
He was at his career high in minutes.
God damn.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, it is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make it.
I think he channeled something special in the second overtime. He had more juice in the second overtime, maybe from the adrenaline of hitting the shot, than he had in the first overtime. And so,
a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping
you
for, like,
mentioned
the defense
like
react quickly enough because
and
the ball's
I
coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming.
My podcast,
and they
What's Right,
ended up holding them to just a short game.
Somebody asked me about kind of the list of greatest players, greatest player alive title, and Kobe fans understandably get very frustrated with it because Kobe won league MVP in 2008. He won the title in 2009 and 2010. And on my list of best players alive, his name doesn't show up. And it is because I know what all the accolades were, and I know how great he was. I also know how it felt in the moment watching a 22-year-old LeBron James in May of 2000.
Bro, a pick? How the fuck he get a pick out of that, bro?
In that 48 special game, and just feeling like that's the best basketball player alive, and he is going to remain that for a barring injury, and for LeBron, luckily there wasn't one until Christmas Day of 2018.
Damn,
further
bro.
notice. And that is the feeling I got last night. The feeling I got last night was not the Spurs are definitely winning the series. It was, and you might feel differently, but it was not the Spurs are definitely winning the championship. The feeling I got last night was Brew was absolutely right. This is the best basketball player alive, and it is hard to construct an argument against it other than he doesn't yet.
Come on, bro. What the
But if we're being honest about who you think has the most impact on a game and can have the most impact, and I also think KW, it was really special that he did that in that game when Shea got the MVP. Because you guys were, you talked about it yesterday. We did exactly what Olajuwon did. While I understandably, Wemby is already, people are talking about, is he going to make the LeBron MJ debate irrelevant? Is he going to be the greatest player of all time? That is a long horizon. There are checkpoints along the way. And Hakeem Olajuwon is in front of a few of those checkpoints. The greatest international player ever is Hakeem Olajuwon. Wemby's trying to become that. The greatest defensive player, if not ever, certainly since Russell. Hakeem is that. Wemby's trying to become that. And young Hakeem has a 49-25 in the playoffs. Young Hakeem took a team to the playoffs. The things we are seeing, or to the finals, I should say.
Bro, this shit pisses me off. How the fuck was that a pick?
And old Hakeem watched David Robinson win an MVP that he thought should be his, even though it shouldn't be. He thought it should be. And went out and put up 41 points. And Hakeem, when he saw Dave Robinson win the MVP, went 41-16, 4-3-2. And Wemby, when he saw Shea get the MVP, went 41-24, 41-3. And they are different players in no small part, Brew, because the game has changed. But Hakeem was the greatest, in my opinion, perimeter shooting big. At least he and Ewing, there was an argument like he had the most moves. Yes, he played differently than other centers. And Wemby is doing that in the modern era. And so I see the ground going. You can't be the greatest player without any of the accomplishments, because the guy who I think is the greatest player of all time, I thought was the greatest player ever before he had the accomplishments. He was absolutely Jordan was regarded as Jordan definitively, but he won MVP maybe, but championship. And so that's what I think we'll remember last night.
What's the score in that game?
40 points, 20 rebounds, age 22 or younger.
It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2.
God damn. Cavs beating the dog shit out the Knicks.
He's going to be better than Akeem Olajuwon. How far?
How, dude?
Just one game. We're not that far away from him scoring, having a mediocre game. It wouldn't be shocking if he had
What I said, I don't trust Cat. Cat got 9 points, bro.
I think the thing with him is, let's say game 2, he could have 12.
He's soft. That's really Cat's problem. He's soft as shit. He's so Cat don't want to be a big. Cat want to be a shooter. That's really his problem. He want to be a shooter. Bigs don't want to be bigs, bro. Like, and what's crazy is a lot of them could dominate, but they don't want to be big.
Because then Wemby doesn't have to guard him, and then so this is if you want to counter those at all, your tweet. That's when I was over myself. No, not that tweet. A tweet during the game about him running through Caruso. Oh, I like that. So here it does. So where he does, I think, have to be careful is this.
I was glad they didn't call it play, and they shouldn't.
But he put himself in potential jeopardy because he fouled his shot. And the reason play
Yeah, fuck all that. I can't keep that shit going.
You're up to how much time is left right now? Oh, it's also a bad basketball play. It's a crazy basketball play that when he has an element, and he has a mean shot. Yes, that's what you have to have one. We talk a lot about Akeem today. Akeem had a damn game set. Kareem punched people regularly. People thought one of the problems for Wilt was he wasn't mean enough. He was gentle giant. But I do think that as these playoffs go on, teams are going to try to get lose. And I think OKC
if I was going against
OKC is uniquely situated to try to get him to lose his temper. So I had the exact same thought process, that shouldn't be a flagrant, but it could be. And I did wonder, because we're only a week or so removed from the elbow, as he lost benefit of the doubt, and a flagrant there would have been, I think, devastating. Because when you try to block as many shots as he does, you can get an accidental. Like, flagrant doesn't always mean an intent. Sometimes it can just be 9 guys are getting slapped in the face.
Not just basketball play.
Right, but you can get a flavor for that. So that's where he has to.
Bro, come on. Oh, I was about to see. Man, that shit about pissed me off. Why is Ellis still getting in there, bro?
To quickly answer your question, obviously the potential is go. It's a long way to go, but he has that potential. I don't even think he has his man.
Damn. Fuck. Come on, bro. This nigga Sadiq, bro.
I mean, it already may be open, but it'll just be like, how you know?
And I don't even think he has to get quite to Giannis. Just an extra 15.
But he looks like he's gonna get just a little bit bigger. But yeah, I think this is probably none of us. I'm not even that old to see Wilt, But this is probably what it felt like to see Wilt training. Like what this? And he didn't have, like you said, the guard to just win every championship.
To gain a 16, this offense is humming. A first down.
Russell? Yeah. Is that what? I mean, the defensive Russell, the offensive Wilt. With the dog competitiveness.
To the Thunder side, SGA got the MVP. He also only got 24 points. All right. This is at 5:30 left in the game. He only had 12 points.
Bro.
Cooper is going twice to the line. What do you make of Shea's kind of?
The playoff was, look, in game with Fanatic Sportsbook. Customers get 10 days of up to $100 bet back. That's up to $1,000 in bet cash. Plus, earn up to 10% fan cash on your bets.
What stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate.
Chevy
I think
trucks
if
are
I'm this
stability.
defensive coordinator,
Chevy people
me and my
drive.
staff at halftime
They
are
don't need permission
revisiting
to
this
get
game
going.
plan. They
They all
obviously
have that
felt
little
good
extra.
about it coming in,
And
but I don't think there's anything
I think
to feel good about thus far.
A couple weeks ago. And in the meantime, I've said...
Go ahead. Go upstairs. You like to come right here when you're tired. Go ahead, man. Go lay down.
I stand by that. Because I listen, you don't grift your way into 55% shooting, 32 points per game. But you might grift your way up from...
Damn, bro.
7 points per game.
Should have been up 14. Somehow that shit get turned into a pick. It's crazy.
Might be because of the histrionics and the duping of the officials. And in these playoff
no
games,
chance to return this one.
through the end zone.
Go ahead. Upstairs, dude.
Then it really does come down to is his shot ball. And listen, I think he could play the exact same style, get the exact same lack of calls or whatever in game 2 and score 35. I think he is a skilled enough, brilliant enough player that it's not as if that's the only way he is going to be successful. But it is, in my opinion, the biggest reason he moves from great, successful player.
Rifle.
And what he has been in the regular season is
No. Well, we just told y'all.
record for 20-point games.
That. What's that? And I told y'all take them school clothes off.
Until the overtimes and the very end.
Take the school clothes off.
Like regular season, bad efficiency games. It only happens. It's been a third of the time these playoffs versus 1 in 21. Two Lakers games, and I think it was one Portland game. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry, one Phoenix game, but I could be wrong. It's certainly last night one Laker game, another game, and so yeah, one in each round. The first Phoenix. Yes, because then after that he had a 15 of 18 or whatever it was. And I also want to add one other thing real quickly. I thought he made the second worst.
Man, go upstairs, dude.
In a critical spot. Which, it's a minute left, it's a tie game, you have 2-1, and I don't know why he didn't make it. I really don't.
That's not what I wanted to fucking pick.
He's typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger games.
He just kicks it ahead, Caruso gets a layup.
MVP is right there. It is right there.
Right there, and it's a layup.
He did.
Yeah, I mean,
And Cap was a great defender.
yeah. So
I tend to agree with that play. I remember I was like, man, he should have gave that up. I don't know if he did it because he really didn't have a lot of
every ball comes your way, every play they come, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot
He
hand,
is
because
awesome.
right now,
There's no question about it. He leads the ranks. And
Third and 2.
the thing about Shea, and I think if you look historically, he's got it.
One is complete, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
the most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, first sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
If you have time to plan for Shea, you know
A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And at the 5. He's a good three-point shooter. He can really be three-point shooter, but doesn't shoot a ton of threes.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Like some fans
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Initially, when the ripped his tight end way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
And so he's smart. So like, okay, I'm going to excel in this mid-range. In the playoffs with more time to plan for you, prepare for you.
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in.
He had 12 assists. That speaks to the fact that they were loading up
His second
making
touchdown
somebody else
of the
feature.
afternoon.
Caruso almost did. So I give him credit for this. He only
No
had 4
problem there.
turnovers.
On the extra point, Saints go up by 7. 28 to 21.
Like I said earlier, they're going to have to just attack him. If Wimby blocks 10 to 15 shots, so be it. Maybe you get him in some foul trouble, but they have
teams ready to go once more.
Yeah,
as the kicks away.
They were
God damn.
This is short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Them like just blitzing.
Oh, I did wonder,
And seeing like, all right, have someone else. FJ is going to beat you to the tune of like, are they one of the best teams of all time? How about just any other guy? Let Jacob his first game back.
And he played well.
So at the game was like, I had one other small thing. Let's do this one. I know this has become pretty commonplace. Actually, 7 of the last, I guess, 12 MVP awards given out. This is applied to the recipient. And maybe this is a little.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It will never sit right with me when the guy who won the MVP of the league is taken out for defensive purposes on the biggest player of the game. And
he's not a
no.
Let's go, nigga. Baited the fuck out of it. I took the other one away. Let's fucking go.
We talk about his standing in the league and all that stuff. His defense gets elevated a bit because his team was so great defensively. Mark Dagenham, who's a very, very good coach, with 3 seconds left in the game, said, I have 2 bigs. Okay, so she's not.
Oh man, this nigga about to lag out, bro. Full tutties first half. He lagging out. I think he drive trucks. Like, okay.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Into the hands of Travis Etienne.
Let's go. Okay, he ain't lag out yet, so he's straight.
Much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A disproportionate credit for the great coach. When we were seeing his own coach say he's not one of, in that situation, not one of our 5 best.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Fear, barely.
Should they be? That's next on FS1 Sonic Sports. So, yeah, no, we'll fire it up.
From the second down and 3. Back to throw.
Damn, I knew I would have dropped it there.
Good coverage there. He was comfortable with the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up third down.
If you're not a gambler,
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've
so
been playing at.
they are
That
a weighted
defender's
point,
bearing
but
down.
still the slight thing.
You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
I was watching that game for the first 43 minutes, and that's when the Spurs held anywhere from 3 to 10 or 11 points.
A big half continues already.
Yeah, Sellers is his that motherfucker got a running back build, bro.
It's a rookie right there, Mike, and I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Him and fucking God damn. Ooh. Sellers for the tutty. Him and Taylor Green are crazy to use the way like I use them. Cause they not gonna fumble. He got bet. His carrying is fucking crazy for a quarterback.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything.
That's not an advantage against Spurs. You end up taking your big man Hartenstein out.
Taking it in for 6.
It's about even. I mean, they didn't have De'Aaron Fox last night. The Carter Bryant is a good player. The rookie, like, he is a good player. They go 9 deep. They went 9 deep last night without De'Aaron Fox.
Harrison Barnes. Quick game.
But I trust Harrison. Yeah, if I got to throw Harrison Barnes out there, I trust him.
This is fielded inside the
Obviously,
5.
they're a great defensive team. Even though they rated higher than San Antonio, I would say just because of Wemby, they're a better defensive team than San Antonio. And then shooting, OKC has shot 38% from 3 in the playoffs, San Antonio 37%. So that's a kind of a wash. So what's the advantage? Like, and Nick, I said this during the season when they were beating.
Oh, bruh.
They got waves of defensive guards and 3 guards that can hit threes just coming at you. But the difference is the majority of the Spurs perimeter guys.
Come on, bruh.
We're freaking blue chippers.
Bro, what is up with the curl flat in this formation? It doesn't do shit.
De'Aaron Fox was in the top 10, and so was Stephon Castle.
Damn, bruh.
Caruso was 83rd. Dort was 96, 31. Casey Wallace is top 10. The Suns just turned out strong. On the rail.
36 left on the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And that's good. One support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Stephon Castle, same thing. De'Aaron Fox already a star. And they just
Damn, we got it.
It's just, I care about this stuff. It's just the talent. Listen, you guys make fun of me when I talk about Gatorade all American. I care about this stuff. Football. I care about this elementary.
This is high school. Dylan Garber is 2 years out of high school. He's a blue chip.
But to your point, the best 4 players on the Spurs, Wallace doesn't want to go all the way up to high school, were all top 5 picks in the draft.
And this is from the woman over there.
Just earned 5% cash back on that. Also, if I start a Conga line, will you join?
Earn 5% cash back in different categories each quarter and up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's brought down.
Wemby was the number 1 pick, Dylan Harper was number 2 pick, Castle was 4, and I think Fox was 5. And so, like, they were all, they kept that up. So I agree with you on the raw talent. I also do want to say this. I think both fan bases this month can feel like, man, we can play so much. And that's why I think that Vegas,
Bro, they add so much shit. They fuck up my playbook so much when they do this shit, bro.
So if they,
damn.
Saying essentially the Spurs have a game in hand, but we still think the Thunder are better. That's why you get a line like this. And so if you're the Spurs, you're saying, Avery Fox did not play.
Why the fuck would that be Revel? That's crazy.
I was locked into the game. Okay, so
Oh no, Revel on his team. I'm tripping.
So it was, listen, I wasn't on Twitter for the vast majority of the game. I wasn't checking box score, I was just watching. And when I heard Tarico say that's Castle's 11th turnover, I was like, what?
Once I was trying that, he kept just jumping in the air for a few of them. I went back and watched them before the show. It wasn't a real 11. There were some like loose balls that he grabbed, and he grabbed one at like right before the run, like he saved the ball right before he got the back. So it was like still 7 or 8.
Okay, but if you're the Spurs, no De'Aaron Fox, Castle's 11 turnovers, and Alex Caruso has the game of his life. It's like, okay, well, all of those over a long series of favorites. If you're the Thunder, you say that's the worst SGA is going to play, and the worst Chet's going to play, and the worst A.J. Mitchell's going to play, and they needed a 30-footer from Wemby for us not to win. So I do your point, Brew, a lot of and this is totally legitimate, but a lot of the faith that the Spurs are just flatly better is because of the regular season. To me, not last night. Like last night, last night was like, if last night was the first time you'd seen it, you would say these two teams are dead. It's a lot of validity.
I know I'm in charge of Bob.
Oh, that's it? No, I can't get anything out of you, Steve. But that's like the delay in my team. No, it's the thing from your left. Don't worry about it.
I'm the king of vibes on the show, and I managed to vibe with it.
Fuck, I took a flag. Oh, bro.
The Stephon Castle dunk.
That's a Castle dunk was sick.
That really took the air out of the building, combined with the Thunder's body language at the end of the game. It felt to me like the opposite I always use, like the Cam Newton, like with his powers. Yeah, I'm about to go and win the game. Was there an element of like, ooh,
Bro, I called slant. Why this shit don't never work, bro? Like, why? Come on, bro. This shit pisses me off with this fucking game, bro. Now this the game my shit don't want to actually be slants. It's fucking crazy, bro.
They had 23 turnovers, the Spurs, and the Thunder got 20.
That shit's sick.
That's what they want to do. They also get long rebounds and get out and run. They ready to run, and they still couldn't. They shot 38% from three. The Spurs shot 30% from three.
Literally the game it choose to not work no more. Come on, man.
Second best player didn't even play. I mean, like and De'Aaron Fox doesn't.
Now he changed with the end.
So that's gonna change once he's back in the lineup.
I also think, as great as he was,
Oh my God, bro. Bro, look at the. Oh my. Basically just gotta go with some shit, bro. Come on, bro. I fucking hate this game, bro. I really fucking do. Like, come on, bro. Can't fucking audible? Just fucking punted, bro. Man, I hate this fucking game, bro. Can't simply just fucking audible the ball.
Was defeat versus total.
What the fuck is the kick? I kicked the bitch with everything. Oh my God, bro. You can't make this shit up.
That's what you say. We gotta do chat. Dust is like fine. We got Aries on the show. Chad had a clutch block to send the game into overtime, and he kept Wemby away from the basket that one time to shake it down.
This shit's so ass.
Once he broke out the cable books,
I told you that twice.
Your reaction to Chet's.
Fuck, bruh. Giving this nigga all type of fucking time.
Danny and I were talking about this before the show, and so Danny's got.
And I can't move. Can't move. Cause a nigga just choose to. That shit's so dumb, bro. I can't move cause he no huddling. Man, this fucking game, bro.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit
checking
earlier,
account
he probably draws the flag.
Get paid earlier to enjoy a festive spring. Apply now.
This is Quinn, a basketball legend. After years of reading layups for the
God damn, pick. Oh my God, bro. Whatever, bro. What the fuck ever.
She's got the BetMGM app and it's
Issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
Get his ass, bro. Fuck.
And I think, and Chet guard Wemby one-on-one. I do know that one of the people who's supposed to do the best job at it is Chet. And Margagnon was like, Caruso did it.
And I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field
this series and damning for Chet. There are big picture conversations to be had if this series goes the way Brew was saying it's going, about a take that of the nuclear take I had back in January when the Thunder were getting beat up by the Spurs, and I was like, I wonder if the Thunder ring Milwaukee's phone about Giannis. And if, I'm just telling you right, if this, I think this series is going to go 7 games. I think it's going to be a great series, and I think Thunder can obviously still win. But if it's a lot of Chet getting bullied and Wemby just annihilating them,
well, that's very
and so it's just down the road.
I think the reason Wemby dislikes Chet is because Chet was supposed to be working. Like, watching, I watched Chet. He was 7 foot 4. He was like astonishing to watch until you saw Wemby. And so I think Wemby looks at it like, oh, this guy was supposed to be me. And that he's right. He's like the competition.
God damn, bruh.
That the hatred goes one way. Like, other shows we're talking about, oh, there's bad blood, they don't like each other. I think Chet would be fine having dinner with Wemby.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force one down,
I'm trying to get something, and you're in my way.
But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs.
There is some strategy to having Chet.
Fuck. Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. This shit here, bro. Fucking games suck, bro. It really do.
So Chet is not guarding Wemby. He's able to roll and kind of come from the weak side and block shots, similar to what they do with Wemby sometimes. That said, I do think that the way they posted Wemby or had him close to the basket, he won't do that. I would put Chet on him and think, okay,
man, that shit don't be working on here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Me hitting 7 of 10 threes, so be it. But keep him out on the floor, because as much as I think he's a good three-point shooter, when he shoots threes, generally he's letting them off the hook because he got such an advantage inside. So I think Chet needs to go to them and be like, look, I want to that's the one. Subscribe here.
This pitching catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of
What, Brunson got them nigga back in the game?
outside the numbers,
Damn.
oftentimes when nobody's even
Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. That's swung out to ETN.
Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Hate this fucking game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way.
Hey guys, it's your favorite on here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap.
Yes,
that
this is
button right
great
here.
if you're a
Come for the
fantasy
sports,
player, but
stay for the story.
it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Alright guys, James Cook from the guys Pizza Name. This all started when Stephen A. recently responded to Jaylen Brown alleging that the NBA referee had agendas against him during the Celtics closing game of the NBA season against the Sixers. JB doubled down on his criticism of Stephen A., saying this. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Fuck Stephen A.
Damn.
Stephen A, Stephen B, Stephen C. Like, my offer still stands. You want me to be quiet and stop streaming?
As the kicks away.
Well, I want you to be quiet and get off these networks, because you're not using your platform to do real journalism. You're using your platform to use clickbait, using your platform. So let's go back. Let's use example of.
Damn.
Hey, you know what I like, huh? let me say this real quick. So many years, so many times, mainstream media has been able to control the voice.
Yeah.
Mainstream media has always been able to control the perception on how we, as fans or critics, are able to perceive athletes. And this is what I love about social media and Twitch and whatever platforms. It cuts out the middleman. It cuts out the middleman and it gives players a voice now. It allows them to be able to
God damn. He killing me with that fucking play, bruh.
Their thoughts and saying what they need to say about said player. Now players have a way to fire back. They have a way to fight back. Some want to do it, some don't. Jalen Brown has to be one. It just happens to be one of those.
Damn.
You say how you feel. Well, you know what? I have a platform to say how I feel as well. That's something that mainstream media isn't used to just yet.
Come on. This nigga is making some fucking throws, bruh.
Stephen A. responded this morning on First Take, said,
I need a...
Jaylen Brown, be careful what you wish for. You really want me to start reporting on to that level? You understand locker room, how organization may think about you, how the city may feel about you.
Nigga. Let's go. Oh.
This goes on and on. The season is over, bro. And you're on this glitch trying to do what you do. Then, Big Bird shared a text message from a North Percentage player on JP saying they don't rock with him. Saying they don't knocks the ball down. Really nice play. I got another text that says, hey,
Fuck out of here with that. If that was Sadiq, you would have had it.
Instance, I can't rock with you. JP, guess what? There's a lot of former Celtics players that's not rocking with you either. Joe, this is an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. Defense wins this time. What do you make of this? What's going on? And why is normally a lot of times guys.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Perkins.
These guys, all this going to do is continue the cycle. So you know what? Let you have your say. LeBron James has done a great job for the most part of 20-plus years.
Fucking go, Perkins.
Kobe really didn't respond to guys. He might say something, but you really didn't know who he was talking to unless you heard somebody say something to him in the press conference. But what's going on between Jaylen Brown and
honestly, I don't know, but I like that, the players have a voice nowadays. Ocho, he uses the right way. The most disheartening thing is when I see these back and forth, when I see the petty drama, it's always us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, why we can't, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see no other culture or no other ethnicity who goes at each other like we go at each other.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Let's go, sellers. Let's go, sellers. Let's go, sellers. Ah, big body seller. Big body seller.
Because every time, bro, it's always us. It's us, bro.
You know, there's a saying, Ocho and Joe, success has enemies.
Yeah.
When I played, Ocho, when you played, Joe, when you played, if the opposing team fans didn't like you, you understood that. You were damn good. They booed you. They don't boo the guy that's going to get on the field. They don't boo you. They boo you, Ocho. You catch a touchdown, you celebrate. They boo you, Joe, because you scoring baskets. You make your defense look bad. I'm scoring touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out
this,
and we're back to it as the kicks away.
I just look at it. I have a different perspective because I've been on both sides. And I don't have a journalism degree, but I always understood I don't want to become a part of it.
That's where the offense will take the field.
I'm interviewing somebody, I don't want to become the part of the story. I don't want it to be, did you hear what Shannon Sharp said? I might be discussing something about a player, or I don't think the player is good. But sometimes I think it goes a little far. I really do. And I don't think it needs to.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you, go ahead, Joe.
I understand what you're saying, Uncle Joe.
What, you thought I ain't realized that shit, nigga?
Mainstream media controls the narrative and perception on athletes. Some of the great ones, they choose not to respond. They respond with their play. In today's era,
Fuck.
now they have platforms, they have social media, and it cuts out the middleman. So I can control how the narrative goes, and I can control how people are supposed to perceive me. I like players being able to fire back. I like players being able to answer back when things are said about them that they don't like. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. If anything, I would love to see.
Let's fucking go.
Stephen A. Smith.
We on that shit now, man.
Face to face. Whatever needs to be talked about, let's do it face to face. Whether it's for clicks, whether it's views, whatever it may be. Hell, goddamn, use each other. To do each other's, well, maybe, I mean, not that Stephen A. needs help, but content. Yeah, have it on your show. Sit down for an hour or two. Anything y'all got to discuss, do it face to face.
When you hear JB file F Steve would be like, you know, you gonna take offense to that, bro. Come on. I understand you responded, but Ocho, come on, bro.
Hey, I understand you, Joe. I understand you, but hey, sometimes, hey, players fed up, Joe. Players fed up, man.
Pick.
Players are tired of those pumping heads that sit high and look low and talk about these players. And now we, man.
It's cool to fire back, but you still have to control your emotions, bro. Hey, look, you can't take it back what you said, homeboy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when you look back at it 6 months from now, you're like, damn.
I was trying to hurry up, put some shit right there.
But let me ask you a question, Joe. So when the Celtics had a 3-1 lead, did the refs have an agenda against the J?
Hey, that's a good one because we watched that series, right?
Okay, well, that's so it seems like they only have an agenda.
You notice that too? And I think that's when Perk talks about the accountability part. You know, in that text message, that comes into play. That comes into.
No, I've never doing that.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying to be able to say that.
Let's fucking go.
So you can't say
that they have an agenda. No, absolutely not doing what Perk did. Do y'all know how many people that was in my DM, people that you guys know?
You gotta pick that shit on that nigga.
Yeah. All because you weren't on Club Shady, and you wish this, you glad? That's good. What?
Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. We taking that shit away, man. The fuck?
Introducing the Long Ball Jackpot by Fanatic Sportsbook. Pick the longest home run of the day for your shot at a share of the daily $50,000 bank cash jackpot. If nobody hits it, the jackpot rolls over.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell fucking nah, nigga. Stop that bullshit. Yeah, get out of there. Take the L and go, bro.
Club Station is a platform. It's bigger than anyone.
Because if not, I'm going to just give me some more stats, bro.
I'm thankful for everybody that's ever given me their time to sit down and have a conversation with me on my platform. Hopefully, it was as mutually beneficial for you as it was me. A lot of people have
Come on, what we doing, man?
I appreciate that. Especially a lot of comedians, because, see them like, man, I ain't realized old boy was so funny. Old girl was so funny.
Because I got some nice stats with sellers.
Man, I forgot how funny they are.
So you couldn't see it?
That. But me, I'm not finna get into no back. Look, I say what I say. Look, bro. Hopefully, I think the thing is with me, and I tip my hat off to KD, because I saw KD when he had just got traded to Phoenix. He was in the hotel. I walked in. He walked up to me and said, bro, you got a problem with me? I said, why you think I got a problem with you? He said, bro, it's just the way you talk. I said, KD, I'm passionate. I said, I don't know you to have no problem with you, bro. I respect your game. I said, but when we discuss a player, I'm passionate about the topics that we talk about. That's it. I said, I ain't got nothing personal against you. I said, man, every time I see your mom, I have a great conversation with
Cowboys. That nigga, it was tough for a little bit, but fuck all that. Had to lock the fuck in.
I say I'm just passionate about what I talk about.
Shit. Let me see what Sellers had. I went crazy. Sellers, bro. Sellers don't fucking fumble or nothing. His carrying is crazy. I threw 4 tutties, but I had 140 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns with him. The fuck I'm talking about? Sellers. We selling them milk. Bro, I wonder if... Oh, let me turn my stream off.